Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. Today I'm going to be going over your weekly preview for the week of June 5th, 2023. Isn't it ironic? New epic troop Iron Vlasta. Get this troop with glory from the rewards tab of the shop. So in this video we're going to be going over the Soulforge, the event key drop table, the epic trials, the world event, the campaign, all that good stuff. So settle in and let's go. Order of the Bear. Experience a new world event with your guildmates. Play world event battles every day to unlock rewards. New Mythic Troop Canter. Exclusive to Glory Gem, Guild, and VIP chests for 1 week only. Not that good. Recommend saving your keys. It's like Shoggoth, but not as good as Shoggoth, who you can get for free in the Underworld. A Ravatar Skull. The campaign has started. New rewards every week. Don't miss out. 34 days left of that. Week of Urskaya. All Urskaya troops gain 10% to skills. Week of Urska. All Urska gain 10% to their skills. And bonus gold. Use Iron Vlasta in PvP and Explore to gain 400 gold. Alright, let's go to that Soulforge. See what's in there. Kind of mythics. Put them in order. What kind of legendaries? Put them in order. Weapons. Anything notable? We got Leo. Consort of Darkness. Hatir and Scroll, and Flame of Anu. I like Hatir and Scroll. Could be, I don't know, man. I don't know where to put it. It's probably not a top 10, though, but it's up there for me. I think I'm one of the people that actually like this troop. It's on my Red Guild Wars team, my new one that's undefeated, 15-0 in Bracket 2. So, yeah, check out that Red Guild Wars team. But I would say it's the tops this week for sure. I don't know where to put it. I will do a top 10 Mythic video this Thursday if you guys get the World Event Team video to 100 likes. So go check out that video. It's only 5 minutes long, has 2 teams on it for the World Event this week. And if you didn't leave a like, go back and leave a like, or maybe you have multiple accounts. I don't care how it gets done. As long as we get 100 likes by Thursday, I'll do the top 10 Mythics in 2023 for Gems of War. No repeats or anything like that. All just top 10 Mythics Thursday if you get it to 100 likes by Thursday. We'll check on it Wednesday during the live stream, see how close we are, and then if it gets to 100, we'll do the top 10 Mythics on Thursday and the class event video, 2 separate videos. If it doesn't get to 100 likes by Thursday, we'll just do the class event video, and we'll try again next week. But 100 likes is definitely doable. We've done it before. It's not some crazy number. So we can definitely do it. If we get 1,000 views on that video, 10% of the people hit like. It's not that crazy. So let's go. All right, 23. Red, blue, purple. Magrim Woods, Elemental Beast. Convert all green gems to Lycanthropy gems and all yellow gems to Doom Skulls. Summon a Winter Wolf or Wurg. That's pretty good, in my opinion. Impervious, it just is a double conversion, and it converts to Doom Skull, and it has a summon. If you pair it up, I did Shegra, Miraji Queen, and one other troop that I can't think of right now. I think a weapon, Flail of Guard, and all red, lots of summoning, lots of skulls. It's been working so far. I would call it maybe a top 20, top 25. Hatir and Scroll, I think people underrate it for sure. Flame of Anu is probably second. 24 red, blue, yellow, Leonis Empire, Divine Beast. Deal damage to the first 2 enemies boosted by burning and fairy fired enemies. Burn and fairy fire a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. That is nothing special. You probably don't want to craft it here in the Soulforge. I wouldn't be mad at you if you crafted Hatir and Scroll, but Flame of Anu, only if it's for collection purposes. You already have all the top 10 Mythics, all the top 20s even maybe. Then maybe you would do Flame of Anu for collection purposes. Between Leo and Consort of Darkness, I would say Consort of Darkness is probably slightly better. 24 red, purple, brown, Darkstone Daemon Rogue. There's a 41% chance to slay an enemy. If the enemy dies, create 12 skulls. Otherwise, eliminate 10 from all their skills. So if you don't slay, it doesn't really do anything. It's not that good. This is not a good mythic. I remember when it came out, people were trying to make some teams out of it and claim it was good, but I don't think it's good. If you happen, 41% chance to slay. And if that doesn't happen, it's a less than 50% chance. And if it doesn't happen, it pretty much does nothing. And then you have to get it all the way back up again, 24 mana cost. Daemon Rogue, can you even 50% start that? And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not great. And then Leo, one of the worst astrological sign mythics, probably. 21 yellow, green, purple, Pride Lands, Raksha Beast, deal damage to an enemy and gain armor, both boosted by all enemy magic. Nothing good over here. Holy armor, spell armor, so it won't go down easy, but it won't put anything down easy. Do we have any legendaries? Any good ones, anyway? Sagoro, Medea, Nexus Portal, and Urskaya. Jeez. Nothing here, really. Nexus Portal's, like, okay. At least that hits all enemies. Jeesh. There's probably Medea and Nexus Portal as the top two legendaries. I don't know if I could even put these in order. So, I guess Nexus Portal, these are so low down. You pretty much don't want to even consider anything except for Hatiran Scroll this week. But Nexus Portal is brown, purple from Nexus, Elemental Construct, create 4 to 6 Elemental Stars, and summon a random Nexus troop. At least you might be able to get something after that. Match those Elemental Stars up. Medea, if you happen to have a very, very tight restriction, and it's a world event, and you have a spell damage medal, potentially Medea could be used every once in a while. 16 red, purple, Karakoth, human, mystic, deal damage to all enemies, enchant all allied daemons, and barrier all allied mystics. You'd pretty much have to have a whole team of either daemons or mystics, and have a world event with a spell damage medal to make this any good. Which is a very specific situation. You don't want to waste diamonds on that. Sagoro, 15 yellow-green, Drifting Sands, Elemental Wildfolk, deal damage to the 2 weakest enemies, gain 10 life and attack. Not good. And Urskaya, convert all purple gems to Doom Skulls. If they're an Eldritch Minion on my team, create 3 more Doom Skulls, and then summon an Eldritch Minion. You'd have to put... I hate these troops where you have to have something else on the team for them to do the rest of their spell. It's kind of dumb. So, kind of dumb. Weapons. Anything here? Oh, Axe of the North is the weapon for the Defiance team. Defiance is a Guardian. It's the brown Guardian. It's the bear. And you will use it here and there, like you will all Guardians, especially early in the game. So if you do not have the Axe of the North, you should probably get it just because it's the best weapon for that team, and you will use it here and there. Like, more than you would use Medea, for example. You're going to use Defiance more than that. So, might be the second most useful thing in the entire Soulforge this week. Which isn't saying too much, but if I was you, Hatiran Scroll is what you're considering, and then Axe of the North. Axe of the North is way cheaper, though. So if I was going to say one thing you should get from the Soulforge, it'd be the Axe of the North. It only costs 300 diamonds, and then if you're just jonesing to get a Mythic, it would be Hatiran Scroll, which I think is underrated, overlooked, and potentially a top 20, top 25 Mythic. Definitely like an A-, B+. I just think people overlook it quite a bit. So yeah, that's the Soulforge, Hatiran Scroll, and Axe of the North. Let us check out the World Event, Order of the Bear. Like I said earlier, I have a team video out already. I have a scoring video out already. If the team video gets to 100 likes, I'll do top 10 Mythics this Thursday. If not, I won't. Iron Vlasta, the leader of the Bear Cult, a prominent death and war cult in Urskaya, was under siege by undead. We needed to fight our way through to him. Defeat enemies and collect trophies to show to Iron Vlasta. So it's Skull and Spell, but there's not that many Skull options, and even if there was... If there's a spell option, you should always do spell damage. But even if you're a skull, like you love skulls, it's still not advised to do that this week. There's not that very much that does skulls. So even if you're trying to force a skull team, it's not the greatest week to do that. Always collect your rewards before you start to do battles. Buy up in the shop, at least a tier 2, tier 3 potentially, and do your share. Alright, let's check out the shop. Got Iron Vlasta here. 12 red blue Urskaya Knight. Deal damage to an enemy if I have taken damage, enrage myself and gain barrier. Don't love that either. Same as the troops that you have to have another troop for them to do the rest of their spell. Any troops where you have to take damage for them to do the rest of their spell is kind of annoying. So this is just a kind of annoying, useless troop that you'll just be getting to put it to Mythic and get another fully ascended, fully traded troop from this kingdom while you're getting Arcane Blood trait stones 2 at a time. So blue and red trait stones. Whenever the troop sucks in the Glory Shop, just look at the trait stone and see if you need that trait stone, because you can buy as many as you want right there with Glory, which Glory isn't too hard to get. So let's go check out blue, red trait stones, see what we can fully trait with that one. Blue, red, all colors. Base rarity, show all. I just got this recently, finally. Alright, anything. Anything, we got Death Below. That's a good one. Jotnar does a barrier on 4 or 5 gem match. Mother of Darkness has a bleed. Lord of Slaughter with the Savage Strike. Captain McCall, there's that 50% rogue start, so there it is. Forgot about that. Tesla's there, but she doesn't really need to be fully traded. The Mirage Queen does, though. That's a very important troop to have fully traded. So Captain McCall, the Mirage Queen. Anything else? Do we have any, like, empowered converters? Right here is an empowered converter. Brown gems to purple. And just off the top of my head, not seeing too much here. Yeah, so pretty, you're just very specific. Very specific. If you need the Mirage Queen, be early game. You're moving into your Rowan team. You're moving into the Underworld. You just finally got the Mirage Queen as your first Underworld Legendary, and you're trying to fully trade it, which is the next step. Well, here you go. Here's that stone. If you don't have the Mirage Queen yet, or you don't have the Mirage Queen fully traded, you should probably buy some of these stones so you have them ready for this trait right here, the 50% Elemental Start. So the Mirage Queen, Captain McCall, and then you got to check on the Lord of Slaughter and Megavore for that trait stone. All right, event key drop table. It is Urskaya week, so you can get Urskaya troops with event keys and only Urskaya troops. So let's go see what that means. I do this also on the spoiler video, so let's just make it quick. Base rarity. And show all. You know, you can get Kurandara. Deal damage to an enemy boosted by Doom Skulls, then convert yellow gems to Doom Skulls. Conjure a Doomstorm. 50% chance to curse all enemies in Magic 4 or more gems. Another kind of underrated troop, but you really want to do Enraged Kurandara if you're going to do a Kurandara. And you have to get this in the Soulforge like you get Zul'Goth. You get it after you get Zul'Goth with Power Orbs. You can't get Werewood's troops. You got Urskula, 50% start for Urska, which isn't bad. Vesuvius is okay, kind of like Medea, for every once in a while, maybe. Baba Yaga is a decent troop, but you're never going to really use her unless you're forced to, like the Epic Trials. Shade of Kurandara, eh. And yeah, so not one that you should really throw event keys at all, unless you're a very specific person. You're missing Kurandara, you're missing Urskula, you're missing Ursuvius, and maybe Baba Yaga. But that'd be a crazy coincidence. 1% type of people out there. Don't do it. There's plenty of other kingdoms that are way better than Urskaya to save your event keys for. Okay, so what else is going on this week? So today you're going to be doing your campaign. You're going to be doing your world event. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we got Werewoods. I just got Werewoods done. So tomorrow, during the faction video, I'll mention the Pure faction alongside of the teams just to get all rewards for the event. because I just got it done, so it's fresh in my memory. It's one of the harder ones, Werewood, so if you're going for level 500 pure in Werewoods, good luck. I'll try to help you tomorrow with that, as well as teams for everybody else just to get through the event. Wednesday, you got this Snowball from Urskaya. Thursday, you got Sentinel. It's a really good class, but it's similar to like Obsidious, where something else came into the game and just totally blew it out of the water, like Elementalist and Titan are both better than Sentinel, but it's still a super solid class. Like if you put it in a vacuum and took away Titan and Elementalist, it would be a good class. It's just, when are you going to use it unless you're using a full team of Urskaya or something like that, or you're going for like super duper defense, because it is a really good defensive class. This weekend, I think we have raids, and they're Urskaya raids, like Baron Gary. So I'll be going over that on Friday. Raid event, usually one of the easier events. Invasions are really super easy, probably the easiest event. And then you have raids, which is right behind it as pretty easy. I think that's everything going on this week. We'll take a look at the Epic Trials, though. They did change the team. I can't remember what the other team was. I'm trying to, like, I'm going to start not even looking at the team until at least this video, because they've been changing. I think they changed the last 3 teams now at least. So it doesn't even, like, if I look at the team on Saturday, it's probably going to change. So I might as well wait until Monday, and then we'll live stream it on Wednesday, like finishing it up. But they gave us Ursuvius, Spirit of Rage, Urskayan Blue, and Baba Yaga. Ursuvius does hit all enemies, so early on, if you're not to the Epic Trials yet, you can wipe them in 1 shot or 2 shots with Ursuvius. You deal damage to all enemies, boosted by burning and enraged allies and enemies. It also has Stone Skin and enrages itself when it takes damage. So the Stone Skin, that means it's your tank. So usually with these Epic Trials, if you're having trouble, like let's say you lose, you're on the second to last battle maybe, and you lose, well, maybe consider moving something above Ursuvius. So, like, sacrifice something. Whatever troop you feel is not doing too much for you, maybe Urskayan Blue or something like that, you could sacrifice it. That way you still have all your good troops, and then Ursuvius becomes your tank once you let Urskayan Blue take some damage and die. But the order is this because just mana blocking. You don't want to mana block. Baba Yaga is, if you still have her, you probably still have a chance at winning. She has a summon, so she's pretty good. Just as long as she survives, you have a good chance of winning this Epic Trial. But Ursuvius hits all enemies. Urskayan Blue creates 9 red gems, 50% chance to enrage all allies. Spirit of Rage, explode 3 gems and 2 more for every enraged ally that enrage a random ally. Bonus red mana from red gem matches. And then you have Baba Yaga, who makes it possible to win as long as she's still alive. 13 purple-green Urskaya Fey Mystic. Deal damage to the last 2 enemies and silence them, then summon a Yaga's Hut. So that's cool. You can use her to silence. Maybe one of the last 2 enemies is about to get up. You can silence them. Maybe you lose your first slot. You can summon in the Yaga's Hut. And you can just keep doing that over and over and over. Maybe you hold her in case you lose your first slot, and then you summon. There's probably a couple different strategies. You can use Enrage. I think using Enrage and using Skulls is a good way to go with this team. Because once you get to the Epic Trials, Ursuvius falls off. You're going to have to cast him like 4 or 5 times. Baba Yaga only hits 2 enemies. The combination of the 2, as you get higher and higher, it still takes 3-4 casts with both of them. So consider using Skulls too and trying to get enraged, because when you're enraged you do more skull damage. Take some blue there. Our banner is red and brown, so you want to take some red and brown pretty much whenever possible. And take Skulls whenever possible. You don't want them taking them. I think I missed a green extra turn there, but I got Skulls. You can either hold your Baba Yaga or you can start firing it off. I think I'll take the Skulls. Alright, we got Urskayan Blue, but let's take this green. Now we can cast Ursuvius. I wouldn't cast your mana generators if you have both of your damage dealers up already. No point in that. So right now, like, we don't have them both. So I could either cast Baba Yaga, or I could wait a little bit till they get a little bit more mana to cast it. So let's do this first. We had 13 red on the board. That's a good time to cast that, because you probably will get an extra turn with 13 or more, 14 or more. Ursuvius. You see how he only did like 67 damage? You're going to have to cast that quite a few times. So I wouldn't rely on your spell damage. I'd mostly rely... You're pretty much just out-surviving the enemy team. That's the main thing with this. Use all the skulls, use all your spell damage, but the main gimmick with this team is survivability. The first troop has 50% skull reduction. Baba Yaga has the summon. You're just surviving until you can do enough damage to kill them. Just take some red. Take some red. Take some red. Looking for skulls all the while. Bang. See, they're about to cast there. He's got 9 mana, so now would be a decent time to cast that Baba Yaga. But I'm going to take skulls while we got them. Ooh, they got me. So definitely a good time to cast her. Bring in that Yaga's Hut. Just make sure you have your Yaga's Hut like fully ascended and traded and everything. It has bark skin. Deal damage to an enemy. Deal triple damage if the enemy is silenced. So you can pick the enemies that you silence. It's almost better to have this. It's almost better to like sacrifice. Maybe we'll sacrifice like one of these two, and then like intentionally summon in the Yaga's Hut, so we can then do triple damage to a silenced enemy. Might be a good strategy. Just thinking on the fly here. So now if we can get up that Yaga's Hut, we can deal a triple damage to those silenced enemies down there. Let's take the brown. Now we got it. Come on, baby. Still silenced. Triple damage, 171. That's better than casting the Ursuvius or something. Blue. Red. Skulls. Ouch. Ooh, we got to get that Baba Yaga up quick. Alright, well, mana generator. Killed their first slot. Gotta take the skulls. Now we summon. Same thing, Baba's, or Yaga's Hut. Alright, let's go with this. And, would like some red. Alright, I'll take blue. Alright, I'll take blue. Alright, I'll take skulls. Okay, get a green extra turn. Got purple and green. If we can get Baba Yaga back up before we lose a troop, that'd be nice. So purple. Oops. I really want green. Green, here we go. So now we got Baba Yaga, I feel safe. Let's take these skulls. Oh, they killed my Yaga's Hut. It's okay, though. Kill theirs. Ooh. Was that like reflection damage? Anyway, we're still fine. Killed their last slot. If we can get red, that'd be great. Alright, fine, blue. Hit me with skulls. Let's do this. Hit them back with skulls. Let's do that again. And they killed it, but it's still fine. Look, I still have this. Bang, Yaga's Hut. I would have just kept doing that. I wasn't in any danger, really. Even though they killed 2 of my allies. Still fine. But that might be a strategy. I didn't think of it earlier, but now that I'm playing it, sometimes that happens. You could intentionally lose one of your troops, whether it's the Spirit of Rage or the Urskaya Blue. You could do that intentionally. Sacrifice one of the two. I kind of like sacrificing the Urskaya Blue because, I don't know. Starts with 50% mana. You could cast it real quick and then sacrifice it. And then your Baba Yaga summons in the Yaga's Hut. You cast the Baba Yaga. You cast the Yaga's Hut. Triple damage to silenced. That might work. And it's probably better than casting this over and over and over. But it is your tank, and you do still want it on your team. So consider sacrificing either Urskaya Blue or Spirit of Rage, which I'd recommend Urskaya Blue. And then use that triple damage to silenced enemies to your advantage. Cast Baba Yaga. Make sure you have her, though, in case you need her for the summon. But if you can cast that in combination with the Yaga's Hut, you can do triple damage to silenced enemies. I think that's a good way to go about it. Make sure you take all the skulls you can. And, yeah, I might go like this from now on, since I lost a couple troops in that last battle. Shouldn't be too hard. As long as Baba Yaga's surviving, you should have a chance at winning. Because you still have a chance at doing triple damage. Because she summons in the other troop that she needs to do that combo. The Mouth of Zorn told us the new god of death was a beast of some kind. With that in mind, we headed to Urskaya, where the followers of the bear cult might know more of gods and beasts. So we got stone crystals, match brown gems in any battle. Brawler, win any battle. And Brown Slayer, kill brown enemies. So I wouldn't even recommend, like, concentrating on this at all. Just play the game normally, and then go see if you got it done. You don't. This is something like a baby could do without even trying. So you don't need to specifically do any of these. I would just play the game, especially, like, the only one that really matters that you would go and target down is, like, Brown Slayer, and it's the easiest one to do. It's just going to happen. So if that was the one that had 1,000 on it, then maybe you would go to a Brown Kingdom and do, like, Rowan or Ironhawk, but since it's the easiest one, it's just going to happen. So you might as well not focus on it and just grab it when it's done. It's, like, easy for, like, a baby could do it. We get some writs. That's nice. Skelly font. Some more writs. Some more, got an animal skull set there. And we're getting attack, which might be helpful for that epic trial. But I think that's everything. Did I forget anything? I don't think so. So good luck on the epic trials. Good luck on the world event. Stay tuned for the faction event video tomorrow, where I'll go over the pure faction for Werewoods, which is one of the hardest in the game. Probably top 3 hardest factions. And hit like on this one. Hit like on the world event team video if you want to see the top 10 mythics this Thursday. Women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie. If that thing gets to 100 likes, 100% chance you get that top 10 mythic video on Thursday, as well as the class event for Sentinel. Wednesday is the live stream, 11 a.m. EST. We'll be finishing up the epic trials. See you there. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.